Brings everyone together, Kara. Hold my hand. No, we can't.
We're not allowed to hold hands.
No,
And yes, here with all the latest socially distanced music news is our friend Jim Bozzi. Hi,
hey, Jim. How are you?
How are you?
Excellent. It's good to see you.
You know, we
friend.
sing karaoke here during the commercials. I just wanted to share that. So we always look forward to your segments because then it sometimes spurs a song for us.
I missed it. I can't imagine what you guys would have been singing.
We were saying "It's Hard to Say I'm Sorry" by Chicago, but that was today's choice. All right, so you're talking about Florida-Georgia line?
Florida-Georgia line, yeah. So it's so funny, like with this crazy weather we've been having across the Midwest, Scott, as you well know.
Yes, as I know.
They were supposed to do a live stream concert last night from Nashville to promote their new album called Life Rolls On, which is their 5th studio album. But really it was a benefit to aid the businesses that were affected by the bombing on Christmas Day in Nashville. So because of the weather last night, they've moved it now to next Thursday, February 25th. So you can still watch that on Amazon Music app if you have that, or Twitch. But that's going to be next Thursday at 8 o'clock on the 25th. These guys, of course, are the hottest things in country music, and they have been for a few years now. But it's going to be a really great benefit to watch.
Is one of them from Florida and one of them from Georgia? You might. Yeah.
Yeah, and they met somewhere in Tallahassee.
Jim.
But you know, Jim, I believe that's how they came up with the name. It's a great idea. Like, you know, and man, it has worked for them in space.
That's cool.
You know, Jim, you could tell us every week about different things we can do. I haven't actually gone to a virtual concert. How do you recommend people enjoy it? Like, should they set the evening aside and really just focus on that, or are people just kind of listening while they're doing their stuff? How do we enjoy these virtual concerts?
You know, you can go online, honestly, and just type in virtual events this weekend or virtual events this week. Billboard.com, the trade magazine for the music industry, has a great little feature of what's going to be going on. I mean, they talk about Adam Lambert's video live stream that's going to happen this week for the LGBTQ community. There's always a list of things going on, and then you can just sort of download it and then throw it up on your TV if you have that match bit, that the iPhones have, or the other phones. So it's a great way to still see live music until we get back doing what we want to do.
All right, let's talk about Hall of Fame. You know, you and I had this conversation over the weekend. Are some people rock and rollers, and do they deserve being in the Hall of Fame?
Well, it's always a conversation. I mean, this year you've got, Iron Maiden, the Foo Fighters, Mary J. Blige, Dionne Warwick, Carole King, Tina Turner, the Go-Go's, who I love, Devo, a whole bunch of people that are nominated. Now, not everybody gets in, and then they maybe roll into the following year to maybe get inducted again. The funny thing about Carole King and Tina Turner, they are both already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but they are in there as Carole King and Jerry Goffin, songwriters, and Ike and Tina Turner, the duo from the 60s and 70s, but they're not in there on their own merit, and they darn well should be.
Oh, okay. So we were saying, how could Tina Turner not be in there? But she is, but now this is a chance for her to be on her own. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense too.
This will be on her solo efforts, which were considerable. Actually, she became a global superstar with Private Dancer and everything that followed. So it's going to be really cool to see the Go-Go's, the most successful girl band in history. And I think they are very deservedly to be included. I think Todd Rundgren, who's also had an amazing career and a producer over the years. So it's always a fun thing to kind of see. Fans can vote, by the way, every day till April 30th at rockhall.com.
Okay,
so
cool.
If you're a fan of any of these people, go there and vote.
All right, what's with Jimmy Koplick's Coats for a Cause? This sounds pretty interesting.
It's really, listen, I love the guy. He's been obviously my boss, my mentor, and my friend. But they're running, Chaz and AJ, who are good friends of yours, Connoisseur Media, Live Nation, the Harbor Yard Amphitheater, the new amphitheater down in Bridgeport, and Sports Center are sponsoring Jimmy Koplick's Coats for a Cause today. There's a radiothon going on today, all day, where you donate money and it goes to the less fortunate in the city of Bridgeport. So what they're buying are these Empower, they're called Empower, EMPWR, which are coats that become sleeping bags, and then you can fold them up and you can carry them on your arm.
That's amazing.
So,
Wow.
listen, there are a lot of less fortunate people out there, especially with this weather we're having this crazy month, that need this. And it's really important. The Bridgeport City Council's involved and the city of Bridgeport, they're presenting this whole thing. Jimmy Koplik put his name on it. He got behind it wholeheartedly. He believes in this cause. Obviously, Live Nation, we're going to be putting shows in the Harbor Yard Amphitheater down in Bridgeport, hopefully this summer. We'll see. But it's going all day today. You can go to, it's hard to spell, but connoisseurmedia.givingfuel.com. When you donate $125, you get a $100 gift card to Sports Center.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
It's really a great thing. A, you're helping out the less fortunate, and B, it's a good cause, and it's something that's well needed right now with the horrible weather we're having.
All right. Well,
Awesome.
thank
Could
you,
people
Jim.
go to that right now? That would be great. All right. Thank you, Jim.
We appreciate it. Good to see you.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
You're welcome. That's the mug I gave him.
Oh, yeah.